Welcome back, my darling diamonds in the rough. I am your favorite talking stone, and this is the second time I'm recording this intro. I realize I messed up with the music, but luckily we noticed it only a minute in, and that means we are just in time. Well, actually, it means nothing. It just means I blundered. I flubbed it. But it doesn't matter, because we have Wordle, and our favorite starting word's in there. Oh wait, we entered our favorite starting word. Oh yeah, I guess I realized it a bit too late. I didn't think I did. But it doesn't matter. Because we can enter a new word, a funner word. P-L... Plore. So, like, not implore. Implore is completely different. Rerun? That's a nice little one. I know double R's aren't efficient. And it really wasn't efficient, but it doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't matter. Ooh. Maybe we can go... tries. Wow, you're getting nothing except for the R and the E. Isn't that just a blunder? No, it's fine. I'm thinking... Do we have a... I'm thinking breed. Like you would breed cows in Minecraft. Okay, and now we're on the nice edge. Right at the end. What can be our last guess? We are missing one letter. One letter to rule them all. I'm going to assume it's Creed. Because I think that's more... Is it Creed? Oh no! Or is it Greed? Creed or Greed? It also could be Freed. Oh my. What could it be? Creed, Greed, or Freed? That's... You know what? I have to go with my heart. Greed. This might be the first time we fail a Wordle. The first time we lose. And it's because of the last few letters. Let's get our hopes high, just so our disappointment can feel even greater. Oh! Nice! 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 By the skin of our teeth! I thought we were going to lose. I thought this was going to be my first loss. Unlucky number 11, no less. 11 is one of my lucky numbers. Another one being 50. But, dude, that is so clutch. We are fantastic. Wow. We are just amazing. What a clutch time performance. This is like Ray Allen hitting the shots. This is like Ronaldo's free kick. This is just some incredibly clutch. This is Mbappe in the World Cup finals. Like not last year, 2022. 2022 feels like a year ago. But it's just an all-time great performance. Let's top it off with another all-time great performance in the mini. That's right. I'm on my high horse. I need to be knocked down a peg or two. But right now, we can just roll on this very, very high. Right, like billionaires in chocolate cake. Rich. It's rich. There's this place by me. I don't really go to, but they sell cakes. And they have this really, really nice mousse. Chocolate mousse cake. They also sell cupcakes. And I had it like 5 years ago. Maybe longer ago. But it's ingrained in my memory. How rich and flavorful the chocolate was. Oh, my soul. Actress fanning a complete unknown. No clue. Because I'm not too familiar with actresses. Stay above water. To tread, to keep afloat. Tread water is to say, but float. I'll leave it on float. Hamilton character swings the room where it happens. Now, I've never actually seen Hamilton. But, comma, but, for some reason, in my high school, it was very much the talk of my peers. I think they had a unit on Hamilton. Some of them, not me, I didn't. So, I listened to the entirety Hamilton soundtrack one night, which essentially is the entire musical, but, the entirety Hamilton soundtrack. Just popped it in my headphones, same headphones I'm wearing now, and listened to it, and wow. That was fun. Granted, not gonna lie, my favorite song was 1776. So it went all downhill from there. It's all downhill from the second song, 1776. And I'm just kidding. It was a wonderful... Hamilton musical was just great. Great music. Lin-Manuel Miranda is a fantastic writer. Fantastic musical writer. Fantastic... just... author of our time. Writer of our time. But Room Where It Happens... No one else was in the room where it happened. I'm thinking Washington. I'm thinking Jefferson. But I don't really remember. It's just a founding father. Most likely. Or founding... Or... A lot of people sing in the room where it happens. I feel... Whatever. A swirl of water. A whirlpool. I'm thinking of that. A spin. A drain. I don't know. Hey... Hey, blank, check your voicemail. You missed a few calls. Heckle. Is this a quote? I'm not too familiar. Wow, would you look at that? I don't know. Stratocolumnus. Now, for those of you who believe that word is gibberish, I completely agree. I don't know what it means. However, I have very, very poor, but existing understanding of, etymology? Not entomology, I think that's bugs, but etymology. Strata makes you think stratosphere, sky, and cumulus, I believe that's a word for, well, I'm going to say it anyway, cloud, which I think is what the answer is. I think it might be a type of cloud. Columna, whatever... Column something or whatever is just usually related to this guy. I probably heard this word once before in like 2nd grade. I remember one day we went out and looked at the clouds because we had a unit on clouds. I don't remember anything else except us going outside and just looking at the sky. But yeah, I think that's a cloud, is what I'm trying to say. Got wind of, that's heard. And lastly, not phone in. Not phone it in. Phone it in would be like to text or call. Or to ring. Not phone in is to ignore. Actress fanning. Don't know. Hamilton. Something you are. Swirl of water. An ads, an eds, an ids, an odds, an oods. I don't know. Oh no. After that very, very adrenaline high of that clutch guess, I am very much not understanding what to do next. Actress fanning of a complete unknown. I don't know. Hamilton character who sings The Room Where It Happens. No one else was in the room where it happens. And I can't think of any founding fathers or other just famous American figures who were there. Oh! That's very foolish of me. Aaron Burr, sir. You know, the main character of Hamilton, essentially. Spoiler alert, Hamilton dies. It's been that way since, 1700s. And Aaron Burr won the actor from Aaron Burr, I believe, won the Oscar. I forget what the award was, but he won the award for Best Actor in a musical or something like that. And it was absolutely deserved. Absolutely deserved, from what I've heard. And also because, he's one of the main characters, if not the main character, arguably. Maybe you can argue Hamilton, but Aaron Burr was just fantastic in the story. Obviously, he was also loved by American people. I believe he came... What was it? I think he came second or third in the election to Jefferson. Or maybe second in Jefferson's second election. I don't really recall. My U.S. history's knowledge has faded as fast, no, even faster than I learned it. Swirl of water, I don't know. Hey, something, check your voicemail. You missed a few calls. Heckle. This seems like a Family Guy skit where like, hey Joe, check your voicemail. You missed. I can't do Peter's voice, but just like, and yeah, because I remember the Joe voicemails. Like, what is it? Joe's on a vacation far away. Something something. I don't want to miss your call tonight. It looks like I already missed your call tonight. Where Joe would just make voicemails off of popular songs. But yeah, anyway, seems like a Family Guy skit, but I don't think it is, and I just don't know. Wow, would you look at that? Wow, would you look at that? Also, it's... Oh no, it probably is float if O and A are correct. What else did I say? Tread? Yeah, so it's probably float for it. I should probably point to it. Stay above water. Well, would you look at that? I don't know. And not phone it in. Phone it in would... I'm going to guess this is like try. And so what's this? Swirl of water. Addy, Udi, buddy, I don't know. I'm going to have to bite my pride and hit it on the auto check to see if I'm in the ballpark. And I am. Everything I put in so far is correct. Correct in the first try, might I add. I don't think I blundered anything yet. So unfortunately, nothing too correct, and it's only unfortunate because I'm out of luck. Oh, hey, Oh, it's not literal, it's metaphorical. It's an insult to a ref. Hey, ref, check your voicemail. You missed a few calls. Heckle. They're heckling the ref. Because the ref made a bad call. Wow, that... That's... It's not even... I don't know why I'm laughing so much. It's not even that funny, but... That's so clever. That is so clever. Wow, would you look... Wow, would you look at that? That's like saying, wow, would you look at that? The time's gone by, I'll be going. And it might be, I'll be. Well, let's check the other ones before I put it in, because I want to assume I'm correct. Actress fanning a complete unknown. L seems correct. E-L-L-E. That seems like it could be reasonable. Swirl of water. Eddy. No, I have no clue what this could really be, but I have heard of it, eddy current, which I think has nothing to do with water whatsoever. So it probably has nothing to do, but just because of that, I'm ready to send it. I'll be. Took 10 minutes, but we solved it. Eddy is a swirl of water. I'm not too familiar with that. I'll be, well, with that, I'll be going. But it doesn't say going anywhere, so I don't really know what that's on about. But we solved the mini. And that's the only thing that matters. Well, no, that actually doesn't matter at all. I had fun solving the mini. And I hope you had fun watching the solution to the mini, because that's what matters. These games are for our enjoyment. So please, enjoy them in the way that I am. And enjoy connections the way that I will. Solid. I'm thinking like Solid Snake. Or I'm thinking solid like hard, or like a hard object. Like hard and tough, or solid as in a state of matter. Metal. Metal Gear Solid. Or, you know, actual metal, maybe the metals of the periodic table. Mickey Mouse. So obviously these two have a connection, but it's never like that in New York Times Connection. So I'm thinking like maybe Mickey Mantle. That's all I got. Mouse. A Mickey Mouse, or Is mousse spelled the same way, like a chocolate mousse, like I was saying before? I don't even remember, being completely honest. But it could be that, or it could be just like a rodent. Concrete. I guess that makes for sidewalks. For the Colosseum. Just a compound. Is compound the appropriate word? Just a mixture of what is it, like mud, volcanic ash, water, and stuff. Yeah, it's Roman concrete was incredible. I believe they used their use of volcanic ash. I think made it more resilient to the weather, and it was something that I think took. Well, my mouse is moving on its own. Took recent, or not recent, but a lot more great minds to think about to understand how the Romans did it. And they had a source, the Roman concrete itself. But yeah, just learning about the ancient ones and their just incredible feats of engineering. And not just the Romans, but like the Egyptians. I still don't know how the pyramids were built. Maybe someone else does. Well, the obvious answer is slave labor, because of course it was, but they moved giant stones great distances. Speaking of giant stones great distances, Stonehenge. Though I remember, I think I watched a PBS thing on it, about how they might have used, like they carved balls out of stone and their hard wood made it so that they could have like basically pushed it like a makeshift rail of sorts. Or trolley. Like using stone balls as bearings, essentially. Anyway, I'm getting on a tangent. Physical. Again, that's tough like solid. Also, tough like metal. Because saying someone's metal is like saying they're tough. Physical, it's like that. It's tough, or it could be like a physical for a doctor. Stone. Hey, that's me! And I think we had another stone on a different connection. So, I don't know what the deal is. Copycats here. But yes, like I said, I think it was actually yesterday. This is our Dr. Stone. Wow. Alright, so stone, yes. Tablet. I'm thinking, my original thought was actually like again, speaking of Romans, like a wax tablet for writing on. Or maybe like an iPad tablet or a Kindle. Abracadabra, that's the magic word. Oh, there might be other magic word like please. That'll be funny, a little purple. But I think before I started recording this, there was magic words that had abracadabra, please, and whatnot. So I think it would be a bit redundant to do it again. Microphone, the thing I'm speaking in. I believe, how does a microphone work? Is it like a sound-based capacitor that sends an electric signal based on the reverberations of the air and whatnot? I don't know, I looked into this once, and in one ear out the other, essentially. But microphone, micro, and phone. Chord sound, it's great. Okay, so favor. Someone's blessing, you're in their favor, or favor, you owe me a favor, a solid, or whatnot. That's also a cool connection. Kindness. You're kind. You're just a kind soul. Brick. Just another brick in the wall. Good old rectangular prism. I believe we had rectangular prisms before. Actually, I think that was the day before I started recording these. Rectangular prism was one of them, and I just sat there laughing. But yeah, brick and a stone and a tablet even could be that sort of configuration. Service to service like a car or something, or a service you provide like a wait service, like you're waiting on a table. Centerfolds, they're just like front and center, I guess. And scanner, it can read something. Well, scanner, tablet, scanner on a, I'm going to say printer, but scanner, tablet, microphone, and something else a phone could be used for. Let's see. To solids, metal, Mickey to mouse. No, I can't think of anything else. Brick. Service. This might be a connection, but I need to find it. So tablet, scanner, service, microphone. Service, I'm thinking in this sense along the lines of like a Wi-Fi service or phone cellular service. But I don't think this is it. Wow. Maybe we can go for, like, magical stuff? No. Okay, what were we going to do for it? Like, physical, metal, solid. There's solid and favor as well. You owe me you owe me a favor. You owe me a abracadabra. You owe me a service. You owe me a kindness. Oh, helpful deed. Yeah, what I was saying connected to this, and I felt it, but I wasn't actually too sold. I was actually kind of expecting maybe a little error, maybe a one-off, maybe a none, even close. But we'll continue. Concrete, stone, brick. Ooh. Do we go metal or tablets? Metal. Building material. And once again, which I feel is all too common for me, but maybe it's just because it's a rare occasion, or it should be a rare occasion, we are missing the easiest one, and the hardest one. Of course, the yellow and the purple. Mickey Mouse, I don't know. Scanner, tablet, microphone, mouse, all on part of your computers. Computer input devices. Okay, nice. Abracadabra, physical, centerfold, Mickey. Yeah, I have no clue what this could be. Oh! That's old school. #1 songs from 1982. My parents love 80s music. But the only one is that I think I remember hearing, unless the other one's names I'm just not too familiar with, unfamiliar with the lyrics, is Mickey. Ooh, Mickey, you're so fine, you're so fine. Something, something, hey Mickey. That's the only one I remember. I don't remember. Oh no, physicals. Let's get physical, isn't it? Let's get physical, physical. The other two I don't really recall too well. Maybe my parents just didn't like them as much, but yeah, Mickey and physical. Oh wow, I would have gotten that. Never, not once. I am just far too unfamiliar with 80s music. My parents listened to it too much as a kid, and I just kind of mentally tuned it out. I was like, okay, this is just the background noise to this 40-minute car ride we are in. And I just would zone it out. Obviously, some songs were good, and by obviously some, I mean, it's the 80s. It's the golden age of music until 10 years from now, when the 90s will be the golden music, and then 20 years from now, when the 2000s will be the golden age of music, because the golden age of music is whatever the popular... Whoever says what's popular, what they grew up with. What they grew up with will be the golden age of music. And it will always be that way. The 50s were a golden age of music for probably my grandparents. And or something like that. Yeah, the golden age of music is whatever you grew up with. Or golden age for anything. For cartoons. Like, I remember people saying, I'm so glad I grew up with this. And this could refer to anything from 1980 to 2021. Like, as long as this person has, like, a keyboard and the ability to write and post something online, this is their childhood that they're sharing. And we are back with our final puzzle, and that would be Pokle. A Texas Hold'em themed puzzle. Now, before we start, I would just like to say, I don't support gambling. Not really too big a fan of it. Not too big a fan of any of the vices. However, card games are card games. I would play, in years past, I would play poker and stuff with my family, with friends. And I feel that's fine because the pot always stays within people you care about. It's never a house rule. It's never something like that. And it's always just family fun. That's my personal belief. I'm sorry to spew it upon, but yes, I'm not too big a fan of gambling. However, the card games themselves are fun. They're fun. And for that, I don't condemn them. You know what? Reading it won't help me. Alright, so on the flop, Cat has the best. On the turn, Cat has the second best, and it's Pat. And on the river, which is the fifth and final card, Pat still is the best, followed by Nat and Cat. Oh wow. Cat, Pat, Nat. I'm not sure if I cut out the rules of me reading them, because that was a struggle for me. So on the flop, we need something probably of 5 and 8, and it won't be of spades. Well, it might be some of spades, but I'm saying not of spades because I believe a flush is too high. A flush would probably win. Yeah, and same thing, not too many hearts. So I'm gonna guess maybe a club. Alright, so I think maybe well, actually, let me get 5 spades. Ordered within the flop doesn't matter. Okay, so outside of it might matter. 5 spades, and then we'll 2 of hearts, and we'll go 2 of diamonds. I just want to see if we have hearts, diamonds, or clubs in the flop. Turn. This would put Pat in the lead. I'm going to say a 7. And let's just go of spades. And last but not least, on the river, we want Nat to beat Cat, but not Pat. So I'm going to say we get a 6 pair. And everyone will have 2 pair. The pair of 2s, and then originally Cat's 5 and 5. Then Pat's 7 and 7, and lastly Nat's 6 and 6. And obviously, the higher pair is what matters. And Pat's 7 is higher than the 5, and Nat's 6, while higher than Cat's 5, is not higher than Pat's 7. So what am I doing? 6 of what? We're not gonna. We'll do heart. Why not? Oh no, that's on me. I flubbed that. We'll do diamonds. Okay. That's... Yeah, and it can't have any duplicates, so we can't have like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or something like that. And also, it's a different suit. So, immediately, I'm thinking it has to be 5, probably of hearts or diamonds in the flop. Let's go 5 of diamonds. And you know what? I'm also going to put a 6 of diamonds. That way we have 4, 5, 6. And then the turn will put an 8 of diamonds. And then we will do a... Let's just say ace of... No, if it's an ace, I believe Pat and Nat will be tied because ace high? Is that how it works? So we'll do like a... I don't know what we'll do. We'll do like a 3 actually. And we'll go spade. And then here we'll have like an 8 of clubs. And lastly, we'll have a jack. It's probably a jack. And we'll do spades. And let's see what we got here. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. We're ignoring the flop right now. On the turn, we definitely have an 8. An 8, and I think we have... Actually, let's start with the flop. We have a 5 and a 6. I think Pat having 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is what gives them the win. So, the 8 has to be not of spades. Same thing with the 5 and 6. They're not of diamonds. So, they're probably of hearts, and the last one is probably a diamond. In the turn, again, 8, let's just say of... spade. No, we already have the 8 of spades. Say 8 of diamonds. In the river, it's going to be a jack. Why is it going to be a jack? Nat's pair just has to be Cat's pair. And Cat's pair is with the 5s. So, let's do 5 of... We did 5 of clubs, 5 of diamonds. We'll do 5 of hearts. Actually, it has to be 5 of hearts, I believe. 6, we did 6 of diamonds, 6 of hearts. We'll do 6 of clubs. Because there has to be a club as... Well, no, that doesn't mean it has to be a club. But it could mean there's a club. And the last thing... well, we have to use a diamond of sort. So let's just go... Just 2 pair. No, not 8, not 8. We'll go 9 of diamonds. On the turn, we will do 8 of... Not spades, not clubs. Let's go hearts. And lastly, we will do a jack of not spades. Let's say diamonds, and let's go. Okay, we have something. Oh. Well, that's something. Our jack guess is wrong, and our 8 guess is wrong. What could it be then? Alright, so... oh, and our 5 guess is wrong as well, considering there can't be any repeats, and we guessed every 5. So that just means there's a club, a diamond, and a heart. So... Club, diamond, and heart. Man. Now that confuses me. That confuses me quite a bit. I'm at a loss. Okay, what would give Cat the lead? 8 pair. A pair of 8s. Swap the 8 and the 5, and that's what gives Pat... Okay. So, I was thinking 5 here for Cat, but why don't we... And an 8 here for then with Pat using the 5 as well. However, why don't we flip that around? Why don't we put the 8 here with Cat? And then lastly, have Pat with the, oh, whatchamacallit? Pat with the straight. After. So just swap the 8 and the 5. And I think that's the case. And considering we have a 5's not in here at all, and we have a club, a diamond, and a heart, we would use our club. So 8 of hearts. And then 7... I know it can't be, we don't have a club in here. We don't have a spade in here, in the flop. So why don't we use something in the flop with a spade just to determine what rank it could possibly be. Actually, we'll answer it later. Right here, we're going to put a 5. And this 5 of clubs. It has to be clubs because the club is there. And lastly, it's not a jack, but it's a spade. And it gives Nat the lead. And it's not a 6 either. So this card in the river has to be a spade. It has to put Nat over Cat, but not ahead of Pat. And truthfully, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's something low. Considering we have 6, 5... 6, 5... Why don't we go 4 and 3? 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh yeah, so... Why don't we go 3 here, and then we'll go 4... I'm just putting spades just because I know it's wrong. I know the suit's wrong, so if it's 4, we'll get it correct, and we'll solve it on the next guess. I think this is a decent guess. This is a decent guess. Correct guesses are auto-selected? Okay. So, I think 8 is correct. And instead of 8, it's... And I think 4 is correct, too. 8 of diamonds, 4 of hearts, because we can't have a club, because otherwise it would have shown on the 3 as a yellow. It's 4. And it has to be a... What is it? What do you call it? What should I call it? Oh, this music's epic, and that's how I'm feeling right now. Four of hearts. And now I'm at a bit of a loss. Okay, so what could it be? So here's the thing. 4, 7, 5, 8. Oh. Right now, Pat has... right now, it's Cat with pair 8s. Pat with pair 4s. And Nat with pair 6s. Which should beat pair 4s. Which actually doesn't make sense to me at all, now that I'm thinking about it out loud. Oh no. No, pair 4s. Pair 6s, though. Pair 8s. Yeah, okay, never mind. That doesn't make any sense to me at all whatsoever. But I'm just going to assume it's right for no reason. Unless it's not an 8. It might not be an 8. I was so sold on 8, but it might not be an 8. But what would get Cat the lead then, if not pair 8? Especially considering Nat definitely has pair 6s, and Pat definitely has pair 4s. So what could Cat possibly get that's better than 6? Nothing but a 7. Oh, this is a big brain move. Ditching at 8. So Pat has 2 pair. Nat, so not 2 pair. Pat has a pair of 4s. Nat has a pair of 6s. But Cat has a straight off the flop. I originally discounted this because this would be unbelievable. This would be hard to top. Alright. But what would... No. Not a 7. This is a 3. No, it's not a 3. Okay, I was cooking too much. Yeah, of course. I was going to say it has to be 3, because 3, 4, 5, 6, but no, that wouldn't work. Anyway, first of all, and second of all, yeah. So I'm pretty sold on the 7. It might be 7 of hearts, 4 of diamonds, or not. We don't know. So, what card here gives Pat the lead? Pat, who is 2 pair. Does Full House beat straight? I think it might. So, Full House. Full House. What would give a Full House? A 4 or a 7? We already have 7, so we're going to put a 4 here. And we're going to say 4 of clubs. And lastly, what can we give to Nat to beat Cat? 3 of a kind, perchance? Pure 3 of a kind, not a Full House? I think that's what we have to do. Pure 3 of a kind. But not a... Yeah. And this would be a 6... Can it not be a 6? No, it can't be a 6. Can't be a Joker. Okay. So it's not 3 of a kind. Oh, no. It's another 4. 4 diamonds, 4 clubs, 4 of spades. And this has to be it. I'm incredibly confident on this. And our music playlist just ended, so let's hope it's correct. No duplicates. Oh, okay. So this is hearts. This is diamonds. And... Bingo! Bongo! That is what we like to see. Yeah, Cat ran a straight. Pat had a pair with 2 pair? Oh yeah, 2 pair of star. I didn't even realize. And then a Full House. And then 4 of a... Oh, 4 of a kind. I didn't even realize that Pat improved their already powerful hands. And then out with pair, then 2 pair, then Full House. Wow. What a... Just what a game. And, you know, this is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. That was just fantastic. That was a really nice puzzle. I am wow, I just had to step back mentally and say, wow, that was a brilliant puzzle. Even if don't like poker, don't like those card games, I hope you can recognize just how clever that puzzle was. I love puzzles like that push your mind, trying to find patterns and everything. Because that wasn't even cards, that was just a puzzle. And I know I'm saying puzzle a lot, but that is just the essence of what you want to see. I think that treaded the line of difficulty, novelty, and just pleasure so tremendously well. I'm I'm gonna say it, and I'm just gonna mean it. That was the best daily puzzle I have ever played in my life. And that means something. Not just in this series, but even outside of it. That is the best daily puzzle I have played. Just, wow. Because a hard puzzle isn't necessarily a good one. A tricky puzzle isn't either. But if you're able to make it difficult and engaging, well, that's just what the essence of puzzles should be. That is just absolutely incredible. My hat goes off, my praise goes out, and I am just chuffed to bits with it. And I know this is a longer video of sorts, but man, that I I really just recommend trying a Pokle out because that was just amazing. Just from a puzzle standpoint, that is amazing. And I know cards are used a lot for like statistics and patterns and math, but you just like to see it, man. I'm at a loss for words. My praise goes out to it, Pokle. Ah, man, that was fantastic. I hope your experience has been as good as mine, because this is the end of the video now. As always, have a day. I hope it's a good one. Thanks for watching. See ya.